Hello friends, it's Miss Burke here, and in this video we're going to be talking about finding the area of an irregular shape. So I know in my video previously we talked about finding the perimeter, which is finding all the missing sides and adding them up. So with the area of an irregular shape, it's going to be a similar concept, okay? So first step, just like with perimeter, we need to find the missing sides, okay? So I know we did this in the last video, but it's good practice to do it again, okay? So let's start off with this side, okay? So I'm going to look and see that I'm looking for a length that's this long. And if I'm looking across the shape, okay, I can see that this line plus this line is going to equal the same amount as my missing side here. Okay, so I am going to add 4 plus 3, and that will give me 7 centimeters. Okay, so that's how I know my missing side is 7 centimeters. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and look on the other side. So I'm looking here to here. Okay, I'm looking for this side. And I'm going to look across, and I can see that this side plus this side is going to give me the answer for this side, for my missing side. So I'm going to take my 5 centimeters plus my 1 centimeter, and that's going to give me my missing side of 6 centimeters. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and erase that to make it a little easier. If you need to rewind and see what I did, you're absolutely more than welcome. Okay, so now my next step, now that I have my missing sides, which is 7 centimeters and 6 centimeters, I'm going to go ahead and make this shape a little more friendly. Because right now it looks more like an L, and I want to work with rectangles or squares. So I'm going to go ahead and put an invisible line right here. So now I'm working with 1, 2 rectangles. Okay, so the area of a rectangle is length times width. Okay, so area of a rectangle equals our length times our width. Okay, so I broke these shapes down into 2 different shapes. So I'm going to make this shape green so we can really see it, really visualize it, okay? And we're going to start with this one, number 1 here, the one that I just made green. Okay, so if I know that the area is length times width, I'm going to go ahead and look at my length and my width, and I'm going to plug those numbers in. So for number 1, it's 5 times 4, which equals 20. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that out, and I'm going to put 20 centimeters squared, not forgetting my little 2 up there. Okay, now a common mistake that a lot of students like to make is they'll take the 4 and they'll multiply it with 6. Okay, but the problem with that is our 6th line goes all the way down past our square, so that won't work. So you have to really make sure you're sticking within the lines of the square you're working with. Okay, so we got our 20 centimeters in there. Let's go ahead and look at number 2. We're going to make that one pink. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and draw it out. Okay, and we're looking for the area, so we're looking for the inside. Okay, so we know that our area is length times width, so I'm going to go ahead and look for my length, and I know my length is over here, so it's 1 centimeter, and now I need to multiply with my width. So now here's the question, do I follow the 3 centimeters or do I follow the 7 centimeters? Okay, so a lot of students that I've worked with have said 3 centimeters. However, the 3 centimeters only goes to here. So we're missing all of this area in here when we're doing that. Okay, so what we need to do is follow the 7 centimeters because it takes up the length, or the width in this case, of the shape. Okay, so it's really important that you're seeing the shape. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and plug 7 in to our width, and that gives us 7. So we know now that the area for our second rectangle is 7 centimeters squared. So now our final step to find the area of the entire shape is to take our 20 and our 7 and add them together. So area of the entire shape equals 20 plus 7, which equals 27 centimeters squared. Okay, so I hope that this helps when solving for an area of an irregular shape. Okay, so it's really important, if it helps for you, to add color so you can see 2 different shapes much more clearly, then I absolutely encourage you to do so. For me, it helps because then I can see what numbers I need to plug in to find the area of each shape, so I don't get confused later on. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you have any questions, leave a comment. If you want to ask a question tomorrow in class, by all means, I'm always free to chat. So thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your night.